going to tabletop our knees. So the ring is going to be right here. But you've got a great shot. They don't.
Oh, yes.
Ramona.
I'd like to scoot just so we're both a little more comfortable.
A little more fun. Looking at each other.
Yes, gosh, so, you know, I'll show you. Love you, Nicole.
Yeah, I love you too, but you know what? All right. We're going to draw that belly button in, pressing your back to the floor. Let's start with our hands at our sides. Hover the hands and just roll up and reach to the fingertips. Now making sure those feet are up with your knees. You can give a little squeeze with the ring as you're rolling up. Nice and gently, nice and slow, just warming up.
Warmed up each other.
That's good. Then you can get yourself set up.
Well, Ramona rode her bike. I drove, but I
So
did
feet
walk.
up a little bit. See, I'm like, yeah, there you go.
Walk this week. Yeah, I did. I walked right
That
by
kind of
her.
engages your lower abdominals.
Oh, I like
When you
that.
hang, when you
Yep.
hang them down,
Right.
you use your lower
I'm
abdominals to keep them up. Yeah, you're good. Let's hold up in that highest crunch. Take your hands behind your head. Drop your head into your hands. You can fit the fist between your chin and your chest. Holding here, just squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Now we're still pulling that belly button in, pressing that back down to the floor. And make sure that chin's not touching the chest. Your gaze is kind of over your knees or over that ring. Give me 4. And 3. And 2. Holding your shoulders up. Let's just shoot those feet out and in. Bring them back to tabletop. Extend them to 45 degrees. Back in. We're going to maintain a little bit of squeeze on that ring the whole time. Firing up our obliques, lower abdominals. 3 more here. And 2. We're going to hold those legs out at 45 degrees. Lower your shoulders and lift back up. Slowly down. And back up. Excellent. And lift.
Taking the ring out.
4 more. You get rid of that ring anytime you want. Here's 3. And 2. And we're all going to grab that ring, tuck your knees to your chest, give them a hug. We're going to put that ring to the side, roll yourself up and over onto your stomach. You can come on up, or not your stomach, I'm sorry, come up onto all 4s. Hands are going to be under your shoulders. Perfect. Tuck your toes in. We're going to lift our knees up to a hover. And then take your feet out, coming into that high plank. Tuck your tailbone in. So it's like you're pulling your belly button up through your rib cage. Just hold here. We're going to lower ourselves down to our forearms. Readjust, shoulders drawn away from the ears, belly button pulled up, tailbone up. Just hold. Now lower to your knees. Take your hands outside your chest, palms pushed into the floor, elbows squeezed in, lower yourself down, and push up. Good, tuck that tailbone in, tuck your tail, push it down, there we go. So a little different than like the regular.
Yeah.
We're using a little bit more core. So elbows are wrapped in, tailbones down. Push the hips towards the floor as you come. Feel the core work. You get all the way down onto those hips and push up. We've got 3 more here. And 2. Now come up just halfway. Halfway up. 1 inch down. 1 inch up. Those elbows squeezed in, hips tipped forward. 4. 3. 2. And get your child's pose in, beautiful. Like that. Come on up on your knees, grab your ring. We're gonna start on our knees and we're gonna come to standing and go back and forth, core, arms, legs today. So with your hands extended forward, chest tall, tuck that tailbone in again to engage your glutes, pull the belly button in. We're gonna squeeze as our elbows go out to the side, but just below your shoulders. And then bring it forward. And we take a break. Squeeze. In. Out. So remembering that lower body, hips are tipped, glutes are engaged. Working our chest, a little bit of shoulders, even into the bicep. More like this. Next time your arms extend, we're gonna hold that squeeze and we're gonna drive our steering wheel. Squeeze, left on top of right, right on top of left. Nice and slow. Keep the arms up at chest height. You decide how much you want to squeeze, or maybe you want to take a little break in between. Give the squeeze when one hand's on top of the other, you decide. So slowly though. Slow movement. Do that little pause each side. We're going to do one more each way. I'm going to bring it back to the center, holding that ring. We're going to twist to the right side only. So a little bend in your elbow like you're holding that beach ball. Twist and squeeze. Release and come back. Twist and squeeze. Stay to the right. Now we're going to keep those hips square. Belly button in, glutes working. Squeeze and a little twist. Squeeze, draw that belly button in again. Hips stay square, so you're using your glutes to oops. Yeah. Keep your hips still. Last one on this side. Good. And now let's take it to the left. So go to the left. Two more. Last one. Bringing it back to center. Lower your arms down. Last one here. Squeeze and lift up. Release and lower. Nice and slow. Now you can keep a little tension on that ring as you lower the arms down. Or you can release it and just hold it between your arms. It's up to you. Let's make sure that lower body is engaged. Glutes are still squeezed, belly buttons in. Nice, slow, up and down. Perfect. 3 more. Two. So shoulders down as you lift up. Shoulders down in the back. Last one, we're gonna put our ring to the side. Strong. So take that ring to the side and roll your shoulders out a little bit. We're coming off our knees. We're gonna walk our hands out, tuck those toes up, coming to our down dog. Head between the arms, relax your shoulders. And pedal your heels a little bit. Perfect. And then we're gonna walk our hands and feet together. Take a nice stretch for your lower back before you come up. Roll it up. You can turn sideways on your mat if you'd like. And then we're going to step out with that right foot and squat down on the right, no. Let's just do, since you're facing me, okay. Right leg, right knee will bend. I'll just show you. Tap out, bring it in. Tap out, and slowly bring it back in. Good. So pushing your right hip back, bending that right knee. You guys are going to be opposite on the screen, but sorry, that's okay. It is what it is. And good. Keeping the chest tall. Working that right quad and glute. Nice and slow. Tap it out as you push the foot back. Slide it back in. 3 more. Of course, we'll have those 1-inch pulses. So let's hold this one out. Stay with that weight over. Take a look down. Make sure your knees behind your ankle or behind your toes. Down, up, up. Way to shift it back. Wiggle your toes. Good. 4 and 3, 2. And bring it in. Put the feet underneath your hips. Reach forward and sink down into those nice little squats. And come up. Good. Reach. Hips go back. Keep that. Lengthen through the fingertips. Elbows to ears. Or more. And 2. Last one. Excellent. Let's take it to that other side. So weight shifted to the left leg. Right toe is pointing out. If you can, we'll bring our hands to heart center. Good, that's on that guy.
I know, it's just.
Sorry, distracted. Not that I was looking or anything.
Well, they just walked right by.
They really did. It was like right there. We're thinking about muscles, right? We're making that mind muscle connection and observing that muscles. Yes. My mind was looking at those muscles. Good. Making sure the hip goes back, weight back on your heels, slowly lifting back up.
It worked well on the one side, but it's not working.
Oh, it's the sides. That's the problem with those suckers.
Yeah. More like towels than nails.
Yeah. Last one here, holding it down. Give me that 1 inch down, up. Look down, make sure the knees behind your toes. Very small, pause at the top, pause at the bottom. 3, 2. You're gonna lift to center, keeping those feet wide. Grab your ring. Let's take those toes out. We're gonna do a little plie work with the ring. And then we're gonna do
Okay, I gotta face you.
Oh, it doesn't matter, we're not doing right left. Okay, so like we did before, that chest press, this time when we come down onto our plane, we'll squeeze that ring and push it forward. Release it as we come back up. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze the glutes. So squeeze the ring on your way down. Squeeze your glutes, inner thighs on your way up.
Just the guy right here.
Yeah. He's got a ponytail.
Ponytail's got braids, doesn't he?
Oh, is it braids?
It is braids. Braids.
And when he was carrying something heavier, those muscles were just, I was making a mind muscle.
Yeah, they were popping.
They were popping.
Maybe it is only one ponytail into a braid. I think. Long enough. Yes, I think it's two braids. Is it braid?
So making sure we're going straight down, Marlis is going right in there.
Yeah.
Are you ladies doing out there? Squeeze your glutes, legs together as you come up. 2 more.
Serving our environment.
Yeah, I like it. We're gonna hold this one down. Bring that ring over your head, chest is tall, alternate heels. Up. Up on those toes. Staying low, hips pushed forward. Tuck that tailbone in. Up. Up. 4, 3, 2. Hold the right heel up. Bring that ring back to chest height. And 1 inch down. Up. Down. Up. Good. 4, 3, 2,
It is braids. I saw the other one.
and 1. Keep that pulse. Lift the left heel up. The braids on both sides. 3 more. 3, 2, and bring it up. Good. Walk those feet out. Take your ring with you back down to the mat. This time, we'll place that ring down by our ankles, just above your ankles. You don't want it on the ankle bone. We're going to be on our back. Some more leg work. On our back and using a little bit of core. So, parallel your feet. Try to make that ring even. And we're going to start that head down. Hands are just at your sides. Palms facing down. We're going to try to really straighten our legs and flex your feet, pushing your heels out. With tension on the ring, we're going to lower and lift 2 legs together. You can count in your head, 4 to 6 count going down, same 4 to 6 count coming up. Now the tension on the ring is going to fire our inner thighs and our quads. When your legs get right over the hips, they're going right back down. So just like in tabletop, your feet don't go past your hips. Now, if that lower back is bothering you and you're unable to keep it down, you have 2 options. Just take your legs halfway down and or tuck your hands under your hips. So you do you. So those lower abdominals are working to press your spine into the mat. No arch in your back. When you feel your back starting to arch, then you bring your legs back up. But it's nice and slow, both down and up. Using that ring for whatever tension, trying to keep those legs straight, pressing the heels out. You'll also even get working your hamstrings that way. Holy moly, huh?
Yes.
2 more. Think, maybe?
Sure.
So we'll finish this last one out. And then we're gonna bring our legs to halfway and we're gonna tuck our knees in. And then straighten our legs out. So we bring those legs to halfway. And we tuck our knees in. And push your heels out. Again, nice slow in and out. You can put your hands right here at your hips. So when you feel your thighs come in, you're pushing the feet back out. You've got your hands right in the crease of your hips. Okay.
Yeah, start this.
Oh, I got you.
That's not the house.
Again, you decide what tension you're using on your ring. If you don't have a ring, you're holding something between your legs or your ankles. 3 more. We're going to end with our steering wheel. And 2. And with those legs extended, feel free to tuck your hands into your hips if you need to. Circle right and left, nice and slowly. It won't be a full steering wheel. I think we'll lose our ring if we bring our feet on top of each other. But little twist side to side again, nice and slowly. Keeping that belly button drawn in, that back flat on the floor. We're out of this in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Grab your ring, put your ring to the side. You do your butterfly stretch. Happy baby, tick tock. Excellent. We do a little more inner outer thigh work without the ring. So let's extend those feet back up to the ceiling. Hands are at your sides. We're going to flex our feet. We slowly take our feet apart. When we bring them in, we're going to crisscross 2 times. So crisscross right in front, crisscross left in front, and then bring them back apart. Pulling your toes back, pressing your heels out. Now lead with that heel. In other words, when you come in, really press the heel across and then your other heel across. You really feel that inner thigh and hamstring fire. So in and cross and cross. Push that heel out. Feet are flexed. Back's flat on the floor. Again, leading with that heel and out. Those hip flexors are still working. So if you need to take a break and lower your feet to the floor for a second, go for it. Get us out of our hip flexors in a second. No more ring up the legs. We're done with that. We've got 2 more of these. And last one. Give yourself a little reset. Bring those knees in. You can do your butterfly. All right, we're going to start with the feet down on the floor, just in front of your hips, giving the legs a little break. We're going to come back to core. Ring is optional in your hands. We're going to take that ring overhead, if you have your ring, between your hands, if not, just your arms. And we're just going to roll up, squeezing that ring, bring your chest off the floor, ring comes towards your knees, and lower it back down. So as you come up, 1 vertebrae at a time, pulling that belly button in, pressing your back down, up, and lower it back down, nice and slow. So we're going to progress in this series from here. If something doesn't work for you, go back to what worked and stay there. Now, as you come up, let's take the ring to the right side of your legs. Roll up, squeeze that ring to the right. Or block, pillow, whatever you have between your hands, now squeeze to the left. Good. So when you bring that tension into the ring, you're going to feel those obliques working more. Arms are extended, lengthen through the fingertips. I'm going to get that head a break here in a couple seconds. We'll do 2 more to each side. We'll put the ring to this side. Our knees, holy cow, spit it out. Come to tabletop with our hands behind our head. Good, one more to each side. Dish it out, bring that right to the side, tabletop your knees, hands come behind your head so shoulders are hovering over the floor. We're gonna bring those feet and knees together. As we lift up, let's extend our legs out. Lower to a hover, tuck your knees into your hips, no further. Oh, I didn't say further. So somebody got my number in Connecticut again. I'm getting constant 203 area code numbers.
Can you block it?
Well, they're all different numbers.
I know, but
I guess
every
each time they
time you
come
get
in.
one, block it, yeah.
I've got a whole lineup of them. I'll just block them all.
Yeah.
Now hold this one up. Hold this one up. Bring your feet to the ceiling. Point your toes, lengthen through the tops of your legs. Highest crunch right here. Lower the legs halfway. Lower your shoulders towards the floor. And then bring them back up. Good. So it's a small movement. Focusing on keeping the lower back pressed into the floor. 3. Nice and slow. We're not swinging our legs. 2. We're going to end with those legs extended. Take your hands and wrap them around your right calf. Cover that left leg. And then switch. So getting a nice stretch for those hamstrings. Got a bridge series coming next. Yay! So excited.
Hopes we don't need any planks over it.
Well, that's at the end, Chris. Now we're going to keep the legs going. You're going to take your hands behind your head. So drop your head into your hands. Keep those legs moving. Now we're going to lower our shoulders, and then we're going to bring it up and a little twist towards that leg that's up. Lower to a hover and up. So a little turn. Keep the hips anchored. A little twist for the leg that's coming up. Almost like a bicycle, but with straight legs. Four. 3. 2. We are going to bend the knees, taking it to a bicycle, but with 2 pumps in. Pump that knee in twice. Switch. Pump that knee in twice. Keep the hips anchored. Booty doesn't come off the floor. Chin sing off your chest. Gaze over the knee. Four more here. 3. 2. Grab that right knee, extend the left leg. Switch. Good, shoulders stay off the floor. 2. And both knees in, head down. Alrighty, here we go. Place those feet down on the floor, right in front of your hips, hands at your side, palms down. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to peel ourselves up off the floor, one vertebrae at a time. So we inhale. Exhale, tip those hips up. Press your back into the floor before you lift it up. We're going to use glutes, lower, upper, and side abdominals. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly place it back down. One vertebrae at a time. We'll do a few more of those. So we inhale and then exhale, lift, inhale, exhale, lower. Now also I want you to think of those knees. We pretend there's a magnet between them, drawing the knees in towards each other so they're not popping out to the side, keeping those inner thighs engaged as well. Do more of these, nice and slow, really making that mind muscle to peel off. Nice and slow, lift up, squeeze those glutes, but no arch in your lower back. So in others, we're gonna push up so high that we bring an arch into our back. On this next one, we're gonna hold that high bridge, bring it all the way up. Perfect, holding here, extend that right leg to the ceiling. Lengthen through your right leg, lower halfway and back up. Lower your hips halfway and back up. Good, nice and slow. So we're not jerking our hips up. Really use your glute, your lower abdominals to lift yourself up. As you point that toe towards the ceiling. Only coming down halfway. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Three more. And two. Let's just switch sides. So stay in your bridge. Lower your right foot down, right in front of your right hip. Lift those hips up. And then extend that left toe to the ceiling, lower halfway and back up. Nice long left leg. Keep that right glute fired the whole time. Up. 3, 2. Now when you bring this left foot down, don't lower your hips, but bring your feet and knees together. Feet and knees together. Squeeze. Lower your hips to a hover. Squeeze it up. Down. And squeeze. So we're going to keep those knees squeezed together, really firing those inner thighs. Lower those hips just to a hover. Don't let them release. Keep that belly button drawn in the whole time. That squeeze. You've got just 4 more. And 3. There's 2. Last move, ladies, I promise. Hold that bridge up, hold it up. Lift one knee up to your chest. Lower it right down in front of your hip. Lower that, bring that other knee up. Lower it right down in front of your hip. So now our feet are hip width apart. We're going to continue with this march. It's a nice slow march. Give a little pause with that knee in. You're also going to use those obliques. Here's an added challenge. Extend your arms to the ceiling. Place that foot right back down, up. Pause with that knee in the chest, towards the chest. Really squeeze, feeling that side working. Come on, we can do this. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Keeping those hands extended or extend them if they're not. Lower those hips all the way down to the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time, and then we lift them back up. So we'll do this a little bit faster than the warm up. We'll inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Keep that 9 net between your toes. Really make that little C curve as you're pulling yourself up and lowering yourself down. Last 3. And 2. And last 1. When you lower your hips, you can give those thighs or knees a hug. I like to hug my thighs after bridges. If I straighten my legs, you get a nice stretch of my hamstring. Oh. As promised, Chris. Wouldn't want to break a promise. Yeah. All right, roll yourself up and over. Bringing those elbows right underneath your shoulders. Make an 11 with your forearms. We're going to immediately bring ourselves up into that plank. When we get here, shoulders drawn away from our ears. We tuck the tailbone in. Pull that belly button up towards your rib cage. Holding here, we're gonna alternate slow knee taps. Tap that right knee down and lift it up, and then tap the left knee down. Getting into the obliques as well here. You're welcome. Now, if you need to lower to your knees, that's also a-okay. You'll just alternate knee lifts. So if you're on both knees, lift one up and then the other. Challenge for you here. We're gonna hinge from the shoulders, forward and back. As you go forward and back, really tuck those lower abdominals in. Press your elbows into the mat. That force is coming from your shoulders, not your toes. 3, 2. And hold it here, readjust like your form for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Let's take that child's pose. You drag your fingers along that hip when I stretch your shoulders as you're coming back, hips to heels. We'll lower the forehead to the floor. Walk your hands together, palms together, bend your elbows, fingertips to the ceiling. Press the elbows in and sink your hips back a little further. Lower your hands to the mat. Lift your chest, walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Take your left hand on top. Interlace your fingers. Push your hips to the left and then pull your left hand between those right fingers. You'll get a nice stretch all the way down the left side into your left hip and glute. And then we're going to walk your hands over to the left and we'll do the same thing. Interlace those right fingers between the right and the left. Push the hips to the right, pull the right fingers between your left fingers. Get you a stretch into that side, back, all the way to the hips and the glutes. And we'll take that last center child pose. If you'd like to bring your knees a little bit wider, sinking into your inner thighs, as well as your hips, and feel free. And then we'll bring your chest up, bring your feet out in front, straight legs, straight spine. And we'll take a nice deep breath in. Pull the toes back, hinge from your hips. Exhale, lean forward, pushing your chest forward, not rounding your back yet. Pull the toes back from you. You're gonna feel that stretch all the way up the back of the legs into your lower back. And then we'll fold into a mat. You can grab your toes, relax your feet, pull back on the toes for your ankles and calves. Got nice color, just open your feet together, knees out. You can use those elbows to push down a little bit, or you can take your hands behind your back. What'd you think, Ramona? I loved it. Haven't stretched. I'm gonna tell you, yesterday, I think back is kind of bothering me all day as I sat today. I was like, I kept trying to get under long. So I did a reformer class last night, which, so I'm like, I can't have room to do a 6:30 class at President. This is quite.
Yeah, that's so good.
Oh my God, I felt so
Yeah.
much better. So much better. I was like, I'm gonna kill myself for doing this, but no, it felt so much better. All right, we'll sit crisscross, right hand to the side, lift up with the left, look under that left arm and stretch through the fingertips. And then we'll switch sides. Hold it on center. With those hands behind, let's see, 5 feet wide. And then just lean forward again, stretching out those inner thighs. You can sit with your legs any way you'd like. Let's roll out our neck and shoulders. And then taking that nice deep cleansing breath in, inhale with arms over the head. Hands together, exhale, bring it down heart center. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. See you tomorrow morning. Here. And we will be doing circuit, because I didn't have my email today, just screwed up last.
Circuit tomorrow?
Yes, circuit tomorrow.
And golfing, so I won't be here.
Oh, okay. And if anybody wants, I'm here all morning Saturday. We'll see what happens. What time? What time are you working till?
I think all day, let me look, I'm like 10:30 to 5 or something, I have a lot of that.
You're gonna tell me if there's good sales.
Yeah, I think we're going to 40%.
Oh, no, I don't go anything below 50.
But clearance is going back to 70, I think, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll let you know I'll let you know.
We just explored that mall when we had company in. And have you ever been to that aubergine cafe?
I haven't, but I've heard it's really good.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I should probably.
I like to keep it down, yes, similar concept.